Circa 2019.
This was
I'm George Taki.
All right, so
definitely no.
we're gonna be looking at Azwel and Taki. Clearly Taki, right?
Am I allowed to be in?
Oh yeah, you
of
can
course, man,
absolutely
yeah.
see Taki.
Hold on, you got to do this. If we're gonna do this demo like YouTube.
It looks like Chun Li, but I'm pretty
100
sure.
like and subscribe.
What's up, UFS fans? We're coming to you live
I swear to God.
from the
dude.
AGS gaming store. We're going to be looking at a matchup of Taki and Azwel from the upcoming Soul Calibur 6 set. Now, just remember to make sure that if you like this video, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Now,
Smash my butthole.
Thank God you're here, because
Yeah.
I do not have the willpower to say any of that.
Oh, good.
I would,
Yeah.
I would
That
shoot
came out
myself
better
in the
than I
face
thought
if
it
I had
would
to say-
be.
Definitely
If I had to
good
say that
for
to
our,
anyone,
our
I would
3
shoot
people
myself
that are
in
going
the
to watch
face.
this fucking video.
Good God, yeah. The 5 people that might watch this.
So I'm Chris Bromley. I'm playing Taki.
I'm David Martin. I'm playing Azwel.
I'm JHP.
He's JHP.
He's playing with himself.
Oh
Yeah.
And
can't
me.
see it
I'm
on
here
screen.
because
He has
I'm in
2
the
hands.
room. Yeah, all right.
All right, cool. So let's look at this game. So we have many proxies, right? There's 30,000 proxies.
Well, they have to be because the set's not out yet.
Soon to be released Soul Calibur 6
Yeah.
UFS
You
set.
said that.
Are you proxying your character?
Yes.
How did you get it so pretty and laminated?
It's not laminated. It's in a sleeve.
Is the sleeve laminated?
The sleeve is made of plastic, yes.
Hold on, wait. Hold
All
on.
right, so here I
There
am
you go.
checking 2s like a god.
Want to make sure that we're in the
Play
appropriate
4 2s, check 2, turn 2, and that's me complaining about it.
At the risk of overlapping with what's happening in the game, do you want to mention what you think the actual state of mind should be for Taki and Azwel? Like what the goal is, what you were thinking when you were playing
Well,
it?
so my build was essentially just sending small damage attacks into sublimating blade so that I can repeat it, right? Because when the cards leave the card pool for sublimating blades, a multiple effect, it counts towards her asset and for finding what's lost. So it can get to pretty ridiculous numbers. I think at this point I can't really see my hand, but I was I was just trying to not get milled the fuck out, and build enough so that I could then attack and back. So yeah, I built. It looks like the Kirita Yuga, right? The
Stick.
yeah, it's Zhang Wen's foundation, or not her foundation, her asset. It gives like a stun attack plus 2 to stun rating.
Here's you.
Pretty ridiculous, right? And then if the attack is 3 damage, you give it 3 more damage and ready a foundation that hasn't readied.
All right.
So it's gonna be cool. So David, you did.
Yeah, I'm playing Azwel, so I'm trying to mill the hell out of him. I play
But
rolling,
why rolling
attack.
attack?
Well, rolling attack lets me see the top 3 cards of their deck, and Azwel discards the top 3 depending on what I see. I can decide to keep them there, and if I see 3 foundations, I leave them. And that way, if I mill 3 foundations, I draw a card and can mill another 5.
Right.
So I think rolling attack is a really good card in this deck. Also, I have Surveyor to get back momentum, Balance Fighter to get the speed bonuses away, and that looks like the Nightmare Foundation.
No, it's the asset. Soul Edge.
No, over here.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's the Nightmare Foundation.
Is that the 1/6 or
Yeah, the 1/6.
Yeah.
Remember that as we record this, they can't see the visuals, so you'd have to go into editing and put like a circle on what you were pointing at.
I gotta circle things.
Only in editing if you feel like it, just to
Not
clarify
really,
for the
because
viewers.
he's not really pointing at
And
anything.
since we're being
outside of
since
the
we're talking
screen.
about
Yeah.
exactly, that's what we're talking about. That's what I mean. Are you concerned about the recording picking up?
Oh, and I banged this character because I'm very skilled at this
Got
game.
him.
Yeah, he banged my character,
Super-
so now I can't use my character.
Do you think the microphone's gonna pick up the
Fuck me.
sound from the laptop?
Probably. Let me mute it.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Done. This is
helped. I'll be right back.
successful.
Would it be
Okay.
the same sound anyway?
I guess so.
I don't know.
But
And he
okay, so I
blocks.
blocked and I reversal with fog blanket.
And because it wasn't a full block, I couldn't use Soul
So
Edge.
ledge. Right.
Yeah, sucks.
And then the
You
combo
use it
E.
for the
yeah, that's basically why Space Salvo is in the deck, is just so I can combo it.
Yeah, no, I really
Or-
like
or
the
do the-
I like the
the
Taki
supplement.
build. I have to fix my Azwel a bit. I like Taki. I think Zhanghua's attack, that one specifically, is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
Supplemental
pretty,
blade.
for a 4/2. Yeah, it does a lot.
Yeah,
I think that there's gonna have to be some sort of.
it's a 2-check.
It's a 2-check. Yeah, it's a 2-check.
Okay, that's why.
Well, I mean, but it also has like a discard of momentum to give it stun 3 or choose something to commit. Up on top of its, free as hell. I mean, the argument can be made that you can that it's a 6 difficulty, right? Because you have to, in order to take advantage of the enhance. But she has a foundation that just adds a 3 damage into your card pool.
Well, you said it's a 4/2, so it's a 5 difficulty.
It's a yeah. Well, no. If you want to get multiple 1, it's a 5 diff, and if you want to get multiple 2,
Yeah.
it's pretty good for sure. And so I reversaled and stunned you out because Kira Tayuga is a good card.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Stunned me out. He took 2 because he committed the Nightmare Foundation.
Right.
Which I think is one of the best cards.
Yeah, that's going to be relevant against Zhanghua for sure.
If I have more than 2 on the field,
Yeah.
it's almost, you don't want to stun me anymore.
I liked it a lot in your build because you're running balanced fighters.
Yeah, because I need
being able to discard them. Having another thing apart from what's it,
itself.
designed for combat.
Well, yeah, it's another thing to discard with. I think no, I don't have any other cards that discard. I should look into it, but I don't think I need them.
Definitely a ridiculous amount of stun hate in this set. It's just like they were like, Coffee Sound is a problem, so here is incremental stun hate instead of giant stun hate. You know, instead of printing another celestial being, like.
Oh, what is going on here?
So I'm showing him my
asked
2
to see
assets.
what the cards did.
Yeah, so I have a few of these really crappy.
Small text.
They
Printed.
look very nice in real life. I'm just saying.
No, they're
very sharp.
Well, they look
much
terrible in 1080p.
they're much smaller than the card. So
Yeah. Well, I wanted them to fit because I printed out some proxies that did not fit, so I went a little overboard, perhaps.
No, it's
no,
perfect.
he shrunk them too. He shrunk them too
you're-
far.
No,
All right.
no,
Like that's
they're fine.
the one I have
All right,
is a
I will
proxy. My
attempt to
Azwel's a
make
proxy,
some
you
better
can see it.
proxies.
No, I think those
Just for you,
proxies
Dave.
are fine.
Not
That said,
for me,
Ryan's
it's for you.
proxies are fucking.
Oh, that's when I played the Ninja Cannon.
I don't like
5.
Ninja Cannon.
I took it out. I
It's-
didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
It was a 3/6.
Yeah.
And
apart from being a 3 mid-6, it also cuts you to make it go away. Like, I think there's probably a feasible, like, air Taki build where you're running Ninja Cannons into Sagakis, right?
Yeah.
Because you could just not give it speed, and someone's going to be like, well, I'm going to block with a 3 diff. And then it'll work one time, right? And then for the rest of the game. But
I think it's much better in Taki because of the getting rid of cards feel. But
I feel like she has so much on air. Like, perhaps, I think it would be great on, like, Evil, maybe. Because then that's one of the few, there aren't that many 3-speed things that you can use.
Evil doesn't have a lot of discard from the card.
Yeah, or Chaos.
Other than Taki. Well,
Yeah.
Taki's still
I mean,
evil. Taki is evil.
I tried the Chaos build.
She has the evil symbol. I swear to God.
I know. I
I'll
don't
punch
know
you.
why she has that in the game.
She has it in every.
So in a hyper meta context, probably because they're like, well, who's evil? And they're like, she kills things.
Does Ivy have evil?
I don't know.
She's legitimately more evil.
I'm gonna be
There have
entirely
been
honest
Ivy
with you.
cards. I think there have
I
been
played
Ivy
the
cards.
games, but
Most Ivy
this
cards have been
current set-
all. Oh, this said no. There's only one Ivy.
Irrelevant.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, you just said this
Do
set.
either of you know any of the
I know.
lore of Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
He does.
Because I've played a lot of the Soul
know a
Calibur
bit.
games. John Henry, you and I have done.
I've played a few.
Oh,
of them.
absolutely.
7
I
billion
own
hours of
Soul
that game.
Edge on the
Plenty of
Dreamcast.
Is Taki an evil character in the lore?
No.
What does she do?
She hunts down demons. She's like a
Yeah,
ruthless.
no more cards.
What if they're good
They
demons?
never get
There
the
are
effect
no
off.
such thing as good demons.
Hey man, I mean I've watched
Even
this.
the closest you get. Hold
I've seen a lot of
We're
anime
talking
that
in
says
this.
good demons.
Okay, I probably shouldn't make extra noise.
Okay.
Look, when we're talking about this, we're talking about specifically the context.
Right, in the context
In
of
the
the
context
game,
of
demon,
Soul
demon bad.
Calibur,
Demon bad. The
Taki
only
good.
the only thing that may or may not be considered a benevolent demon
Yeah.
would be the Soul Calibur. Like what? I can't remember the name of the thing inside of Soul Calibur.
Test your
But
might.
even at the end, that is not the name of it.
No. I played Test Your Might.
He's
sorry,
Test
I'm
Your
I
off
Might.
played
my
Test Your Might because
It's okay.
my damage was over 5, and I wanted to mill 5 cards and draw a card.
The point is, Soul Calibur 5
That's a terrible idea.
implies that Soul Calibur might be kind of malicious. Algo's a total dickhead.
Yeah, but he has a cool chair.
Yeah, he does have a free.
He has a super sweet
You
chair.
can just summon it out of nothing. So even the thing that is benevolent is implied to be kind of bad. But then again, the story for Soul Calibur 5 is kind of garbage. So take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Probably canon. But they rebooted the franchise with 6, even though that might be the last one.
Here's my not relevant to your thing, but relevant to the game.
Well, this is what we're talking about. So
Well, I like your. I wish you go back to that because I think Taki shouldn't have evil.
I
But-
agree.
But
So,
I don't. Here's my hot take:
mechanically.
is Soul Edge is not that good. There was one time he hit me for 6, right, with the Soul Edge, right, and
Yeah.
I think I banged it at one point.
Yeah,
but
you did.
honestly, it just turns your attack into a throw. Like that's really what it does. Is it turns your big fucking attack into a throw.
If they partial block it.
Yeah, no. You have to full block in order to respond.
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is, I'm also proxying the Dark Ray Conquista. You can't partial block it.
Well, and what I'm saying it turns because Reconquista, right, is like 16 damage in the ideal situation, right?
In the ideal situation,
yeah.
yes.
If you respond with Soul Edge, right? Like just going by straight math, you get 3 or 4 attacks, right? So you deal 4 damage every time you respond with it, right? The more relevant thing is the mill, which is why you're playing it in Azwel. But in Nightmare, I don't even think like he gives a shit about that card.
Nightmare,
like,
I don't think would use it as well.
It's like sideboard at best if your opponent is like.
It depends on the Nightmare build.
Yeah.
Like the one I want to build is more burn than dealing damage.
Sure.
So it would have the burn aspect, and then the damage would be part B of my winning combo. Because that was like my Napalm Man build. I wanted to burn more.
Top 16 Napalm Man build, by the way.
You just give the camera the people's elbow?
I might have kicked it with my my clown feet.
I wasn't there for the recording of this, so I'm
16 at
genuinely curious how the
Nationals,
camera was suspended.
UFS
So this
2018
is giant fuck up
Napalm
table,
Man.
and
It was
I
a
couldn't
terrible,
attach my
terrible
regular
thing
to
I
my.
did.
I'm trying to figure out which...
No, I was saying Napalm Man was a terrible, terrible thing I did.
It was wonderful. What the hell?
Yeah, if you have to call it a terrible, terrible
It had
thing.
no sideboard. It
It
was
had
the
no
perfect deck.
sideboard. It was a 76 card deck.
The perfect deck.
Yeah, this sounds great.
I literally built it 10 minutes before the tournament started.
This
It's
just
true.
keeps
I
getting
like-
better
yeah,
and better.
This is the perfect story.
I was rushing to write down cards. A lot of it was scribbled in.
This is great.
Yeah.
You just put everything in like that, like
Oh, and my
chicken
first-
scratch cursive.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
does that say?
He
What
paid
do you
he
want
paid
it
off
to
at
say?
least 6 people to get the Taki.
Apparently, I paid off so many people.
He was like,
I've been
hey
told
man, I'll
I
suck
paid
your
off
dick if you let
everyone.
me.
Whoa! That's not paying off. That's getting off.
Whoa! I played a few girls. Hold on.
Wow, I mean, it's current year, man. It's current year.
I do what I
Why
gotta
is
do.
that one die white? I feel like we're so off the subject of the actual game.
That's fine.
Things
dude.
happen.
Look, listen.
This has still been one turn.
Yeah, no. What's this? This is back to my turn because I reversed the crap out of you.
Okay,
and then,
I believe
and then
you.
I just responded when you blocked. I think.
I still feel like this was my turn, and you just stunned the hell out of me, and I've been trying to come back from it.
It's
Which has been the
no. You
effect
blocked
I've
the
had.
skull barrier.
Okay.
You blocked the skull barrier,
And then
I
I think you
responded
removed it.
because you tried to reversal me, and I was like, I don't like that.
And then you removed it, and now
I don't like that.
you gotta cycle. Because
You know, the people watching this are probably gonna be like, "Did that happen 3 turns ago?"
It might have, yeah.
Well, if people are watching this, they know exactly what turn it is.
The people
I have
watching
no
this are
idea.
gonna be you, me, and Goose, right?
No, I think we can get Brian to watch
why is
this.
Goose coming
Brian.
in randomly?
I don't know. Well, because he's in the Quan Chi game.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
comment
gonna
later.
put this. This is gonna be the bonus round after the Quan Chi video. Why'd you slap my deck, man? That's rude.
I don't
He's
like.
giving it a cut.
I generally don't like cutting.
Why?
I trust you.
Well, I
That's not the
appreciate that,
point.
David.
It's to give it an extra layer. It's not.
Oh
that
no,
you
my
don't
one
trust him.
ominous whistle.
I think I milled like 2 attacks out of that. I was so mad. No, my perfect game was against Brian.
Yeah, I think the weakness of Azwel versus like the
I think one of my biggest weaknesses is reversal stun.
Well, that's because the two.
that's the end of
We'll
it.
go to the next video. That's fine. It should be in 2 parts.
Okay.
You gotta keep an eye on that tracking then. And
Yeah.
then you could just cut this sound out even though the background's gonna get. Because it's just, white noise.
This is the next one. Yeah. So
Okay,
so.
that's the same one.
And we're back.
And we're back.
As far as there were, we
I think
never left.
I
you
did
played
leave.
you played in the Zhanghua and you played in the Taki and I was playing Zhanghua shit in Taki. So that's. Did you? Who else did you play? You played Bryant's.
I played Brian's J. Talbane deck.
Oh, was he also stunning you into infinity?
No, he tried a few times.
Okay, fair enough.
No, but against Brian, I had the best hand. Turn 2, I played Fatality, put it to my momentum. I played another attack. I think it was my rolling attack.
Sure.
Into the Dark Reconquista.
Did it do 16 damage?
It dealt 16 damage, and I test your mighted twice.
So you milled 20,
I milled 30.
milled 30. Oh, right.
I milled 30 from the test your mites.
Right.
I milled
'Cause of 16
6
beats, right.
from his own effect, from Azwel's effect. And then I fatality'd again.
That's pretty good. Right.
So-
did he win that game off of mill or off of?
I won
Julian?
that off a mill.
Okay.
I almost burned him.
Gotcha. I versus your Anakris deck that you love so much. I think that the weakness is the recursion, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that you have to run more than just fatalities, right? The chaos symbol also doesn't have as much easy just like fuck you for playing the game as
Yeah,
life.
there's not as much life gain as life had.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to, I could probably build this off of all and have a lot more mill. Get the E Honda stuff.
Right.
But I don't know. I like a lot of the chaos cards, especially.
Yeah, I mean Nightmare and Azwel share enough.
They share enough, but I wanted to get the damage for Testermite.
Right.
Which I may or may not keep. I just like having it for now. And Chaos also gives me Design for Combat, Surveyor, Balance Fighters, which apparently Balance Fighter I need because all these goddamn speed bonuses.
Yeah. Oh, Balance Fight is great. I mean, dude, Space Salvo is a 3 diff, 3 damage, 3 speed attack, right? In Taki, it's 6 diff 5. Like as an opener for a 3, like you're gonna make it. You're gonna make the check. It's in Spike.
Taki's
it was
free
always
3
good,
speed is
right?
insane.
But
sometimes.
Spike couldn't interact with his first attack, right? So Space Salvo was 100% the setup, right? So it's 3 mid 5. You're baiting a block, right? But in Taki, it's a relevant attack. 6 speed is enough to make somebody blow. Their E commit for minus 2 speed, or for them to spend the balance fighter, right? Like David had to, and so like 5 damage is not something that people want to take. I think Space Salvo is definitely like the MVP of this deck. As much as Fog Blanket is like the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees. Space Salvo is like it's the enabler. It's the glue.
It is
holding it all together. It works. It helps. It helps.
In our bee
sublimating
analogy,
blade.
it is the honey that keeps the comb as one.
Man, he lost me.
Wouldn't it be the beeswax?
Did you see
Wouldn't it be the
news
beeswax
that they
though?
found? The
the
world's
giant
largest
bee.
again?
Yeah, I saw that. That was
Yeah.
pretty
They
cool.
lost it?
Well, they
thought it was
discovered-
extinct.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that they thought it was extinct.
Oh
it's
no,
that
no,
they
sorry.
couldn't find it.
So you're talking about like a species, not like
Yeah,
just
it's a
one
species of
specific.
bee, yeah.
No,
big
and
bee.
it wasn't really. It
I like
wasn't
that
really
one better. When
specific.
it's just this
Exactly.
huge bee, and they're like, "Oh no, we're
Listen,
My God,
I saw it.
it's loose.
I saw the giant bee. It's about as big as the playmat
It's
there.
literally, it's not that big.
Pretty-
It's
okay,
four.
half
It's
the
4
playmat.
Okay,
centimeters.
it's like
4 centimeters
4 centimeters is not that size.
compared to normal bees.
All right, listen. 4 centimeters is it's larger than 2 centimeters.
Yeah,
for sure.
all right.
I think if anyone has a bee fear or of bee allergies, that bee is probably as big as a Buick.
I have
Yeah,
bee
to be
allergies.
fair, they
I do not
actually
have bee
mentioned in
allergies.
the article I read about it that it is
I don't know what I'm
less
looking at, so-
aggressive than other species of bees.
Oh, there it is. The Space Salvo shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah, sublimating blade is pretty good.
Sublimating
Pretty
blade
good in
is
Taki. I think
so
that's,
good.
I think that's the reason to run air. Apart from finding what's lost.
A pinning of that bee.
Well, finding what's lost in Taki is almost a given.
It's
Sold
pretty gross.
for like
It's,
$9,000.
having another one of her asset that's not unique, pretty good.
Yeah, the fact that you
Of
can
course,
run
yeah,
more than
yeah.
one of them.
I mean, I like the ideal situation is you're against Akuma. He has 90 things in his card pool. You block because you're a god at the game, right? And then you clear the card pools, right? And then you attack them.
Because you're Ivy and you have a game mechanic that stacks the deck for you.
That
Right,
doesn't
because
even matter.
she's stacked.
She is stacked.
Stacked.
No,
She stacks her stacks.
She stacks because she's stacked.
She
Got
stacks
it.
her stacked.
We did
Got
it.
him!
We did it.
Yeah.
We did
Right.
it.
But
JHP
so the ideal
just dabbed him
situation
off
is you
top.
get there so that both things have let because her asset counts both card pulls. And so there's a lot of like this I'm Cassie Cage, so I have 9 things in my card pool. I'm Lilith, here's
Punch
12
you in
things
the
in my card
dick.
pool. So you can just be like, hey, I'll casually add 13 damage to this attack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you have one thing, it's like oh hell, +1/+1. But that's how a lot of there's so much hyper scaling in this game, man. Okay, so
When you say hyperscaling, what do you mean?
well, there's little foundations, right? 1/5, like a Akuma has a 1/5 that's +1/+1 for every face down in your card pool, and so that seems like in the
It
first
doesn't
attack,
seem like a lot
here's
when it's
one face
one
down,
or
and
two
then later
cards.
on it becomes 30 damage and 30 speed, right? I'm exaggerating, but he can very often get it to 12 +12/+12 off of something that just says +1/+1 for each one, right? So it's just like rewarding you for doing the thing your character wants to do. Cool, stamp of approval, right? But the problem with it is that like if you look at Red Horizon set, like some of the older sets, those things were capped.
Like
Right,
hard
even
cap?
even Jet had a thing where because he removes things in order to make his things better.
Oh,
Was that the end of the thing?
yeah, that was.
All right, we can go on for a little bit more. The Jet has a foundation that's like for every removed from game card, you get +1 damage or attack card, right? That's reasonable. +1 damage, max 5.
Yeah.
Committing for 5 damage, pretty effing good, right?
Yeah.
2 sets later, Ken, you played Ken, right? That was the
Yeah.
deck I built you to really go in, right?
To learn-
learn how to play, right?
Learn how to go in and never stop.
Well, but it also teaches you how to defend honestly. It doesn't have any shenanigans on the card. You got to think. Kind of. You go in. You go.
I was
All right,
playing it.
fair.
You
just
don't
go.
have to think at all.
All right, fair enough.
To any viewer who may or may not be watching this, I know so little about the game. I'm fucking awful, but I'm learning. I'm trying.
I've seen worse.
You're gonna play Siegfried forever now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 1000%. That's my boy.
Siegfried does look fun.
So Ken has a foundation
German
that's
guy
much the
with
same.
Mexican
I think it's a 2.5, just like the Marshall Banana is the Jet Foundation, right? But now 2 sets later, it doesn't have max, right? It's infinite scaling, and it's for every removed from game card.
Okay.
And Ken goes even further, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the argument can be made that Ken is a hyper aggressive character.
Yeah.
He needs that sort of scaling so he can seal the deal, right?
Yeah.
But within reason. I feel like you could have made it a little bit
Reasonable.
okay. +5 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's good enough for a commit cost, right? Infinitely scaling on that commit cost seems a little bit
A little bit overtuned.
excessive. Yeah, it'll end games, and that may be the point, right?
Yeah.
You get to ridiculous stuff, and ridiculous is fun. So I accept that. I accept it. I just don't like it. It's my thing.
I can dig it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So that was it.
Yeah.
That was a wrap.
That was the thing.
Probably about 5 minutes ago.
Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna go eat a rat.
Well, the kill
said-
card was
wrap.
Ace Maneuver, right?
No, your kill card was.
No, it was Ace Maneuver. It was Ace Maneuver after
Ace
the after
Maneuver?
the 2 multiple copies.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, after you. What's the fog cloud?
Yeah. No, it was Sublimating Blade.
Sublimating Blade
That
into
grabbed the
the Ace
multiple
Maneuver, yeah.
and then into the Ace Maneuver.
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
hoping you'd block because I still had the Taki response.
Yeah,
but,
I know. That's why I didn't block.
but,
Honestly.
+6 damage is pretty good too. Yeah. All right. Anyway, salute, my friends.
Remember to hit like
Thank
and
you, David.
subscribe.
Yeah, no,
And
don't hit
shut up,
like.
John Henry.
Do
All
not
right,
hit like, do
fine.
not
I want to be
unsubscribe.
JHP. That's my.